Hello, my name is Aaron and I teach Euphonium at the University of Tampa, and today we're going to work on our C scale together. Just a reminder that I play a 4-valve euphonium and my 4th valve is on the side. If you play a 4-valve euphonium but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's okay, this will work. And if you're only playing on a 3-valve euphonium, that's fine. I will show you the fingerings that you need to use for this scale as well. So, just like your scale sheet might suggest, we are starting on C, which will either be with 4th valve or 1 and 3. Then moving to 1 and 2 for D, 2nd valve E natural, F open, G 1 and 2, A natural, 2nd valve, B natural, 1 and 2, and finally C, 1st valve. So I'm going to put my metronome on 60 and we're going to practice going up the scale in whole notes. You'll get 4 beats and then we're going to play. Great, so now that we've gone up, let's come down. We're still on that C up top. Then moving down to 1 and 2 B natural. 2nd valve A. 1 and 2 G. Open F. E natural 2nd valve. D 1 and 2. And finally, C, either 4th valve or 1 and 3, depending on what euphonium you have. So just like we did going up, let's try practicing going down the scale now. Great, so now that we can go up and down the scale, let's add the arpeggio at the end of the scale. The arpeggio just outlines the major chord or the major triad, which is the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and top or the octave note of the scale. So with our C scale, it's going to start on C, either 4th valve or 1 and 3, then move to 2nd valve E natural, 1 and 2 G, and then 1st valve C up top. Let's practice going up the arpeggio in whole notes, just like we did with the scale earlier. Great, so now that we've gone up, let's work on coming down. So we're going to start on that C up top. Then G 1 and 2, E natural 2nd valve, and then 1 and 3 or 4 C. Let's practice coming down the arpeggio now in whole notes. Fantastic. So now that we can go up and down the scale and up and down the arpeggio, we're going to put the two together and we're going to work on what's called the all-state pattern. The all-state pattern is just the combination of the scale and the arpeggio, as well as doing it in a rhythmic pattern of half note, quarter, 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 all the way up. You're going to articulate as you go up, half note once you hit the top note, come down slur in quarter notes, half note, and then go up the arpeggio the same way, articulated quarter notes, half note, and then slurred quarter notes, half note. that half note that I keep referring to is always going to be the name of the scale, in this case C. So every time you play a C, you're going to play a half note. So let's work on pushing our valves down and singing the scale to help us really think through how we're going to accomplish playing the scale. So let's sing it in half note and quarter notes at 60, 4 beats in, and then we're going to give that a go. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, E, G, C, G, E, C. Fantastic. So now that we can sing it, let's work on playing it. Half note and quarter notes at BPM equals 60, just like we just sang it. Awesome, so now that we can do it in 60, let's push it a little bit and try it at 80. Let's intensify things just a little bit more and make it a little bit faster, and let's try it at 100. And now the fastest we're going to go into this video, 120 half note and quarter notes. Now, most of the time when you see the all-state pattern actually written out, you're not going to see it written out in half note and quarter notes. You're actually going to see it written out in quarter and eighth notes. Nothing changes about the pattern, it just kind of changes in the way it feels tempo-wise. So that 120 that we were playing earlier, which is right here, if we just cut that in half, it becomes 60. And so you're going to play what feels the same way as you were when you were playing 120, you're just going to play that at 60. So let's try that out now. So now we're going to do quarter and eighth notes at 60. Before we start playing it though, let's sing it this way too, just to get used to this new rhythmic pattern. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, E, G, C, G, E, C. Great, so now let's try playing it at 60, but quarter note and eighth note rhythmic pattern instead, just like we sang it. Fantastic. Keep practicing it, making it sound even better, getting it a little bit faster, and good luck on memorizing the rest of your scales. And thank you so much for practicing your C scale with me today.